Alright, so recently I've been uploading quite a bit of Cymatics Destiny videos because I got the entire production suite, and the very first video that we did on this pack is going to be trying to secure the golden Cymatics USB with all of their samples on it. And I'm finally here to say that we actually did it. It looks a lot smaller in person. Come on, focus on it. Find this. Yup, there you go. Okay, it's a little bit overexposed, so just take my word for it. It is the Cymatics USB, and I won't even lie to you guys. I got this USB a couple of days ago, and I have not even put it inside of my computer yet. I wanted to wait for you guys and see what we can do with it. Let me angle you down real quick, just so you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. It's a Nightmare Before Christmas mouse pads. Pretty sick. Finally using the Cymatics USB. There we go. All right, now it is time to actually go inside. What is this? So it's a PDF. Download Destiny USB content here. Okay, so I thought that was gonna have all of their actual samples they've ever put on here, but maybe they changed that before? What is even downloading? It's just an expansion pack. I was mistaken. Either way, totally cool, but I'm curious to see what this is. I mean, it's over a gigabyte worth of samples, it looks like, for this expansion pack, so we're gonna have to actually see what all goes into it. Oh, you still need to go back up. Hang on. Come on. There we go. Hey, how you doing? Okay, so it looks like we're all good to go, so I'm gonna go over here and hit open file. Yeah, it basically just looks like like an expansion pack. Oh, that would be a really good title for this video. Only 250 people have these samples. Alright, so the actual size looks to be around 1.5 gigs, like something around there. Alright, so I just got everything inside of FL Studio right now, so let's hop in there and check out some of these samples. And just to make it easier, I did put inside of the same place that Cymatics Destiny already is. Just gonna go over here and hit USB expansion. And of course we do have these stems and the MIDI over here as well. So as I pull these over, I'm hearing some of them for a first second or two, and they sound amazing so far. Alright, so here are all the samples that we have. I think we've got 25 samples in this expansion, which only 250 people are going to have. And honestly, I'm just fine with that. I know that I thought that was going to be all of their samples, but it's totally fine that's not. Alright, but let's finally see what we got for these melody loops. This one immediately better than the first one. So for this one, I've been listening to a lot of St. John recently, and he has these atmospheric, emotional pads, and this sounds just like that. So I think it sounds more like a St. John type melody. This sounds like the intro to Mega Man or something like that. Just speed it up by 20%, and you got Mega Man right there. Or Street Fighter, that'd work too. Ooh, I like that lead that comes in. And they get more melodic as we go on. Or it's that one little riff that's really open. It's really good. Like a low pass filter. Giving more room for that lead. Oh, that's really good. That is one thing that I will say about Cymatics loops recently, is that I feel like they've been adding more stuff to their loops, where before it would just sound like it was one melody and that was it. Where they would just add one melody and that was it. But now they're actually starting to add these little textures and instruments being added, more melodies going as we go on. Really, really cool. Adding a lot more depth recently. This one immediately sounds like, just to me, sounds like Flood My Wrist by, I think that's Boogie? That's what I mean about the whole, they start adding stuff in the back, 8 bars. Such a big difference from right here to right here. As of right here, I'm okay, this melody's okay, just going with the flow. But then once that hits, it's oh, that completes it, The flow of these always kind of weirds me out, so I don't use these melodies too often. Yeah, not my cup of tea, personally. Ooh! Hyperpop. Or rage stuff right here in the hyperpop. Oh, I like this one too immediately. Wow, what the contrast between this one and that one. This one's really lo-fi. I like that one a lot. Virtual stuff T.Y. Fontaine. I keep saying T.Y. I know his name is Ty Fontaine. I don't know why I keep saying T.Y. Strange to hear Hobson on here, just me personally. Okay, sounds kind of like some little techno stuff. Out of all of these 25 melodies, what do we want to start using today? You know, I never make happy beats on this channel. I never make anything that sounds like Lil Uzi-ish. So let's go ahead and try to do that today. And this melody is called Cubes, but I don't even know why I'm saying that. Most of you guys don't have this whole pack, but if you are one of the other 249 people that have it, then it's called Cubes. Anyway, let's move on. And I do want the stems and the MIDI and everything, so let's go over here. Okay, so it looks like all of this is the same right here, so I'm gonna be deleting that one. Same thing for you, all the same. It looks to be like an 8-bar loop. Alright, so that's going to be a rough mix with headphones on. I'm definitely going to need to actually go through that again. I actually kind of want to reverse this. Wait a minute. You know, you ever just like try something and you have like this really great idea in your head and then you actually put it out into form and it's like, nope, didn't sound good at all. I think it's actually, I just found this out recently. It's actually illegal to not use a clap in a Lil Uzi Vert type beat. I just found that out. I thought you should know that. If I'm being honest, if I was going to be making a Lil Uzi type beat, I would be more in like the 160 to 180 range. Let's go like 150, huh? Meet in the middle a little bit. As best as I'm gonna get it, man. So the 808s to me right now sound really bad. Let's just go grab a kick and see what happens, huh? I also totally forgot that we can go over here and grab the MIDI as well. Oh, so there's no MIDI. That's rad. It's like the one melody that does not have, okay, this always happens to me. Whenever I find a melody that I really like and I want the MIDI for it, it's like the one in here that doesn't have MIDI, like all the time. I hate this. Okay, fuck, I'm using speakers, I don't care. Alright, yo, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This beat sucks. We're gonna move on to beat number 2 for today. Straight up, I'm not even gonna save this trash. So for the next beat that we're gonna be making right now, let's see what actual melody we want to use. Alright, let's make some little techno vibes, huh? Let's do that. I can actually work with this one. I actually feel like a much better vibe for this one. I was trying to force the last one. That was the problem. Even if you guys liked the beat, it just felt forced to me, and I hate making beats like that when I feel like I have to, or like I'm not even like getting a vibe for it. It's just like I'm just doing it just to do it. Look at that, we actually have the MIDI for this one. Thank goodness. Already feeling this 10 times more than the last beat for sure. Do a little bit of this action. Alright guys, I'm actually starting to like it. That was terrifying! Do I have like a kalimba anywhere? I think I actually want the guitar to be the lead on this one. All right, so unfortunately, this camera is now dead. So all we got is this one, but this one works just fine. All right, so for the arrangement, nothing right here, just have that going on, get rid of that, just the kalimba going on. And then over here, we'll actually come into a drop. Okay, idea here. All of you guys come out after that. And yes, over here, I know that the 808's not layered with the kick. It just helps bring in that bounce, you know? So that, come over here, man. All right, so significantly like the second beat better than the first one. Let me go ahead and turn you a little bit more. It's just one of those things to where it's like, if I feel like I'm trying to force a beat, I just stop doing it, because if I don't have any sort of like inspiration for it, then how much really can you do? You know, you can try and force it and just keep on going, but starting over and finding the second beat really helped out, and I think that it's just significantly better than the first one. But all of these samples here that I've listened to today from this new Cymatics Golden USB, fantastic. All right, I'm talking like I can hear artists on these melodies already, you know? I already have some drums in mind just by hearing the preview from the melody, you know? Those are the melodies I'm trying to look for. Those are the ones that I'm glad that I actually got in this USB, even though it was not what I thought that it was going to be. But at the end of the day, it is just me and 249 other people that have these samples. That's it. So I'm perfectly fine and perfectly happy with everything that I got here today. All right, so with all of that being said, go ahead and check out some of the other videos that I've made on the Destiny pack, and then also making some sick guitar beats. So there's a lot of content for you guys to go over. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.